medical benefit scheme. Taxotere gives some early-stage breast cancer sufferers their best chance of recovery. It'll be subsidised from October 1. Until now, the drug has only been available on the PBS to women with advanced forms of the cancer. A drug that barely existed in Australia 5 years ago is now taking a terrifying toll on users. The problem has become so bad, an international conference has opened in Sydney this morning to try and find some solutions. A short time ago, I spoke to Jim Villamor, coordinator of the Smart Recovery program at St Vincent's Hospital. Good morning, Jim Villamor. Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome, Anne.
Firstly, what is ice and why has it become the drug of choice?
Ice is a really pure form of amphetamines, which is a speed, and people are getting it, and it's probably about 80 to 90% pure. So the problem with that is the purity is giving people a really strong high, and when something is that strong and high, people are attracted to it.
This drug barely existed 5 years ago, and now it's taking a horrifying toll. Who is using ice?
Well, there's a wide range of the population that's using ice. We hear reports at St. Vincent's Hospital that kids as young as 13, 14 are using it, to people that are in their 50s. It's a really enticing drug, and it doesn't have one specific group of people that are using it. It's now throughout Australia.
Well, what are the worst side effects of ice? I understand it can lead to paranoia and violent, erratic behaviour.
That's right. That tends to happen when people are on it. The other side effect is when people are coming down off the drug, they feel really, really depressed. They can sleep for days. They may not have eaten for a really long time. And that, again, with the sleep deprivation, can cause a lot of paranoia as well.
Could even recreational use impair people's ability to do their jobs properly?
It can. I think that there's a fine line between something being recreational and then developing into a problem. So what people used to be able to do recreationally with other drugs, I don't really know if this drug is something that can be done recreationally for everyone.
Then there's the added concern of what users are actually ingesting with this synthetic drug. How can they be sure what they're actually taking?
Well, they can't. I mean, I think that's the problem. You see, there's meth labs around. The ingredients of meth are chemicals, and some of those chemicals you can buy in your shopping center. So what they're using can be quite dangerous for them.
So, Jim, what do we need to do as a community to alert people to the dangers of using ice?
Well, at the Smart Recovery program, we look at practical strategies that people can use. And I think that it's about educating people and informing people of what the treatments are that are out there. It's Smart Recovery. We look at really basic things that people can do in order to keep them aware that their lives might be getting a bit out of control, and also for them to learn to start managing some of the problematic behavior that's happening.
So you have a practical program that people can actually attend?
Yeah, we have a 90-minute meeting that looks at the practical strategies on how to cope with the problematic behavior. So it's not just the drug, it's the behavior that's associated with the drug that becomes really problematic. And that could be, missing work, it could be not eating. Those are problems, and those problems lead to greater problems as well.
Yep, enormously worrying. Yeah. Jim Villamor, thank you very much for your time today, and good luck with the program.
Okay, thank you.
The wife of former Prime Minister Gough Whitlam is standing by her criticisms of Jeanette Howard in a new book. Margaret Whitlam says while she's changed her mind about Mrs Howard, she's stopped short of an apology.
She has got her own very personal take on life, everyday life. Well, she's back for her 12th Australian tour. Renowned poet, entertainer Pam Ayres. We welcome her back. Good morning, Pam.
Thank you.